Podcasting from the Midwest, this is No Bullies Please with Zach, the Zombie, and myself, Chad Hunter. Joining us is our sometimes co-host, Orlando.
Hey!
And we're here to discuss bullying prevention and promoting empathy in kids with a dash of humor, hope, and zombies. Not only am I the host, but I'm also the author of the children's book, Zach and the Zombie, No Bullies Please. And I'm the presenter and developer of the school presentations No Bullies Please and Rise Up, Stand Up. Our guest today is Dr. Dorothy Thompson. She's the founder and executive director of Bullying Prevention and Awareness 365, Incorporated, also known as BPA 365. Dr. Thompson retired from Chicago Public Schools as a principal in 2012 and began her doctoral studies in 2015. As part of her dissertation project, Dr. Thompson collaborated with like-minded individuals to host the first BPA 365 anti-bullying conference. Having experienced bullying herself, Dr. Thompson is well aware of its negative impact. BPA 365 seeks to promote student safety related to bullying and cyberbullying behavior by providing education, training, and support to adults who directly or indirectly work with students. BPA 365 is hosting its fourth annual anti-bullying conference online Saturday, October 17th, 2020 for adults and youth. Let's welcome to NBZ, Dr. Dorothy Thompson. Hey everybody, our guest today is Dr. Dorothy Thompson, and as you guys have just heard, her bio is extensive and impressive. Two quick stories. One is I read her bio and I told her I'm going to steal a lot of it for my own bio so I sound more impressive. And I believe the first time we spoke on the phone, her number came up and I didn't recognize the number. And I answered it like it might have been like somebody trying to sell me something. And so I was like, hello? And then she said, hi, I'm trying to reach Chad Hunter from No Bullies Please. I'm Dr. Dorothy Thompson. And my tone changed immediately. I was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. But Dr. Thompson, thank you for making the time and effort to join us today.
Oh no, it's my honor and privilege to be on the line today. Thank you for inviting me.
Thank you. So let's get into these questions. And because you got great information and we want to get to it. How do you define bullying? Now, there's a lot of different definitions out there. I'd like to get your take on it.
My take is any unwanted contact, behavior, or action from one person towards another, where it becomes either offensive, intimidating, or just makes a person feel really uncomfortable.
And people who champion against bullying, especially the way you have, and I mentioned this in the bio, but I just want to touch on this. They either have a direct or indirect experience with bullying. Can you further elaborate to the listeners on why bullying is so important to you?
One of the reasons is when I was a child, I was bullied by another classmate. And she was a young lady. She had long hair and, had some really nice clothes. And I didn't have that at the time. And so what she would do is she would step on the back of my shoes until I finally told her to stop. But one of the things that stood out in my mind is that I did not take the opportunity to say anything to an adult. I didn't say anything to my mother. I didn't say anything to my teacher. I didn't say anything to anyone. So that in itself made me reflect on some of the bullying that I saw as an adult, and as I became older, as I got older. So,
and I like two things in that answer that really jump out. Number one is, and I want this to go out to the parents and children who might listen to this and teachers and educators. It's so important that we stress to our kids that they have to tell a trusted adult if they're being bullied. Because like you said, and it's not to cast blame on anybody. You don't know what you don't know. And I want to make sure that we educate our kids that they should tell somebody. And the second thing that I took from your answer is that you said you didn't have nice clothes at the time. So I'm sure that Dr. Thompson's doing all right now. And she wants
Yeah, well, yes, that's true.
given your extensive history and the work you've done, it is well deserved. So I hope you're enjoying every blessing and opportunity you get. Can you tell us what is Bullying 365 and where'd you get that unique name?
I got that name because when we think about bullying, it takes place every day. So it's bullying prevention and awareness every day, making sure that the adults who are within the room, who are a part of the young people's lives, have access to training and information because we know it's a lot out there. But one of the things that we looked at when I basically also did that when I started my research, working on my doctorate, is that I ran across a lot of adults who did not know what to do when they saw the bullying taking place. Or sometimes they'll say, well, I didn't know that the child was being bullied. I didn't know that was bullying. So it's a matter of making sure that the adults have a common language when they're seeing bullying. So that's one of the things that I was looking at. But at the same time, it evolved to where I had young people who were calling in who wanted to attend our conferences. This is the fourth one. So we actually put a piece in there where we could help our young people who want more information on bullying prevention and just having that greater awareness for being a voice for themselves also.
Now, how long has the group existed and how did it start?
Well, we were founded in 2016. Um, and it started because I was working on my dissertation and I had a group of people, like minded people who were interested in the same thing, trying to make sure we keep our youth safe. So they were business people, uh, educators, parents, community members. We had clergy and other people who were a part of the voice that we were sharing, that commonality of looking to help keep our young people safe. So that was one of the things that we were looking to do. So in 2017, we had our planning sessions, and we actually had that first conference at National Louis University with with that was planned, and we had people from Indiana, Wisconsin, and Illinois who participated at National Louis University for our first uh, bullying prevention conference. So, did I answer
Next
your
month.
question?
Oh, yes, yes. October is Bullying Awareness Month for people that
Yes.
may not know. And next month, you have, I'd say, a fairly good sized event going to take place. Can you let our audience know what that is and give them details about it?
Oh, yes. We have an event that's going to be virtual, so it's online on October 17th. we have a we have a part this or program just for our young people ages 11 to 18. They will have set workshop sessions where they'll have presenters speaking directly to them. They'll have opportunities to ask questions. So that would be for the first two sessions, and then the third one would be a grand finale where there would be presentations from Global Girls, which is Global Girls Incorporated. We have someone from UIC, University of Illinois, Chicago, and we'll have one other presentation where it's going to be like in that last part will be like a entertainment, like a entertainment session for them. So we're calling that a grand finale, and we'll have raffle drawings where people will have an opportunity to win like movie tickets, and um, we'll also have gift cards for our young people who participate. The first 150 who participate will receive a gift card, um, and that would be it for the young people. The other part is for our adults. It's now theirs is a little longer. The young people start from 9 until 12:30. The adults are from 8:30 to until 3:30. So they'll have adults will have an opportunity to acquire Illinois State Board of Education professional development credit. They'll participate in workshops that start at the that start at 9 o'clock, and then we'll have a keynote speaker doing our chat and chew. So that would be the person's name is Carrie Goldman. She's an award-winning author, so she'll present. We also we'll have presenters speaking on cyberbullying, the impact of bullying, the trauma related to bullying, and the lifelong impact of bullying. So we'll have a lengthy, not lengthy, but it'll be entertaining. And we'll also have presenters calling in from Greece, and we're hoping to have some speakers to call in from Ghana, West Africa as well.
So this is not just a Chicago thing,
No.
a Midwest thing, a United States thing. It's international, and that's much like
Yes.
bullying. I mean, you are meeting the problem with a solution of equal spans. You know, your bullying is international. Bullying doesn't know time of day, doesn't know color, creed, language, and you're coming at the same level, and that's a beautiful thing. Dr. Thompson, can you tell people one more time the website where they could go to get information about Bullying Prevention 365 and your virtual event next month?
Yes. Our website is www.bullyingprevention365 for that 365 days out of the year .org. And there's a lot of information on our website in reference to the conference on October 17th. We have our speakers there. We have the lineup, the time lineup, and you can look on there for some information about us, a little bit on there about us, as well as some other information, because we'll be highlighting Chad Hunter's Zach, the zombie killer.
Well, Zach and the zombie.
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Zach and the zombie. Excuse me.
Hey, that might be the sequel, but
okay.
Yes, that.
Please excuse me. Let me start.
No,
Let me
no.
say that one again.
That is fine.
Zach and the zombie. Okay.
Yeah, that's right. I think I've gotten the privilege and the honor to be one of the vendors, and
yes,
I know I'm looking forward to it, and I know a lot of people are looking forward to it, and that's why I wanted you to be our first guest, because I know there are people out there who would love to know about the event, who may not have heard about the event, and I want to make sure that we got this out there. And I mean, the lineup is impressive, and I'm not just saying that because I'm involved, although I hope that helps make it a little more impressive. But I mean, I want to be the first person. I'm sure I'm not the first, but let me be one more to applaud the work that you and your organization are doing, because like you, I was bullied as a kid. And so I wish that information had been out there back when I was going through it. I was going through it. I'm sure you feel the same way, and keep doing what you're doing. And I'm glad that we have the chance to have you on today, and you gave us the website. One more time for the audience, can you tell people how they can find your information and your organization's information?
Chad, I want to just thank you. Our website is www.bullyingprevention365.org. And thank you so much for having me on.
Dr. Thompson, thank you very much. Everybody, that was Dr. Dorothy Thompson. She is the main driving force behind Bullying Prevention 365. We will make sure we post the links and the information so that you can Join their virtual event next month, October 17th. It is beyond worthwhile. And if you have kids, know kids, work with kids, or just to be a better, well-rounded adult, it is very much worth your time to attend it virtually, safely. And we thank you all for being with us. Thanks for listening to No Bullies Please with Zach, the Zombie, Orlando, and myself, Chad Hunter. If you like our show and want to know more, check out www.zachandthezombie.com.
That's www.zachandthezombie.com.
Order your copy of Zach and the Zombie on Amazon. Join us next week, and until then, do good,
be good,
and no bullies please.